here's a situation. You have so many hobbies, so many things in your head that you want to do. You know, you want to look good, hygiene, you want to do hobbies like tennis, sports, video game. You want to be good on your health, make your own food, go to the gym, stuff like that. All these kinds of things take up so much time in the day. I don't know if you guys are like that, like me, but I know all the kind of things that I want to do in the day, but just I don't know, it's way too much for me. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. I don't really know how to time manage myself, to be honest. And that's kind of the issue that I'm dealing with. I know it's something that needs to get worked on because in life you have to, it sounds obvious, you have to put in the effort to get results. And the way you do that is you simply start. You gotta get down to it. At the end of the day, even if it's hard, just having a place to jump off from is a start. And once you get that, you get some momentum going. Having a routine of doing things helps tremendously. But I don't know, there's a couple issues. One, procrastination, that's always, rough to deal with. I love relaxing, love resting, doom scrolling, that's something I get under control at some point. And the other thing is choosing what to prioritize. I did track all of high school, a little bit in college. I was in great shape. And now that I'm done, I don't really know if I should, I know I should, but I also have to counter that with being productive in my work life. Work on my own projects, my portfolio, learning new things, to keep on top of it, especially, in this economy and in AI, which I am trying to go into tech. So I have that extra pressure where, every day I'm not doing something. Another day that there's another, new invention that AI learned to do that's coming out. And it's kind of, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's also the mental health thing, which luckily I'm a pretty optimistic guy. I'm usually happy. So don't really have that big of an issue with this, but I know I hear a lot from my friends, taking time for yourself to relax, enjoy yourself, because especially for my Gen Z, we have a lot of burnout, depression, getting way too tired, the hustle culture. It's kind of draining because you want yourself to feel better by resting, but you also know that, hey, that little head in the back of your voice, I need to keep working. Funny how that works, huh? So that's something that I need to, I don't know, I need to solve two things. Procrastination, it's essentially simple when you think of it. You just kind of don't do the doom scrolling, the resting for 2 hours because you want to. It sounds kind of bad when I put it like that though, because your body needs to rest. That's, what I said in a previous video. It's kind of what this channel's about. Just a way for me to essentially relax by playing video games, which is what I love to do, and then recording myself, speaking out into the world, because I think that's kind of productive. Hopefully it's the dream that I get a YouTube channel successful enough so that I can make enough passive income on the side so that I could do things that I really want in life. Or not that I really want, but things that my future goals are past that point. But I digress. That's way out of the picture. The other thing is prioritization. Because there are enough hours in a day, technically speaking, for me to do all the things I want to do. But if I do that, then it feels kind of not more so lazy, but I don't give a full effort into things. It's the same thing you hear of, what was it, like Jackie Chan said this? Oh god, I'll do such a botched interpretation of this. I don't fear the guy who knows 100 punches. I fear the one who practice one punch 100 times. So in that correlation, it's like to this real life situation. By the way, in the background of this, I'm just pretty much doing slots essentially. It's this Hytale server that I love doing. Pretty much like a World of Warcraft equivalent. Doing an unboxing video. But anyway, yeah. For this interpretation of it, if I do everything that I want to do, like work out, make my own food so it's healthy, professional life, sports stuff, hang out with friends, good hygiene, like that, then I wouldn't be putting my full effort into it of getting the like perfect results I want out of it. If I hang out with my friends in the day, I don't want to do that for only like an hour or like half an hour. When I hang out with my friends, I want it to be like 3 hours or something, a good chunk of the day, because if not, then like what, your friends are not going to think that's cool, and you don't really get much out of that interaction. Same thing with work. I don't want to start a project, work on it for like an hour or an hour and a half, and then stop, because maybe at that point that's when I start getting in the zone, or when I start thinking things through and figuring out better. But yeah, same thing with other stuff. Skincare routine could take forever. I have my own little skincare box. It's something like too intense. I'm one of those guys who is like, oh, just splash water on my face and then boom, perfect. The skincare stuff's more so like little extra stuff on top of that. Moisturizer, you know, some beard stuff, little things like that. But I could do more to get my skin to be perfect. But again, if I do that, that's going to take more time out of the day. So I really need to... Maybe I should like write this down. I don't know. There's a bunch of like motivational videos about how to be productive and like get the most out of your time and stuff like that. Out there on YouTube. I need to find some of those somewhere. I think I need to start like journaling this down, write down, prioritizing things on paper, just see what I really need to do. I don't know. I really don't know. But I don't know, it's kind of my 2 cents on the matter. You guys could relate to this. You cannot, kind of just speaking out my thoughts. Maybe I could get some clarity from this if I watch the tape back. But man, all in all, it's not the end of the world. I'm still okay. Another thing for this point is, I do know that doing something is better than nothing. A phrase from like a random short dive scene a while ago that I remember is, if it takes less than 5 minutes to do it, you should just immediately do it. Kind of like brushing your teeth, something like that. That's a good one to think of. I could maybe extrapolate that into the other tasks I need to get done. But that's something I need to kind of ruminate about more. Really get my priorities straight on what I want to do. And even with this YouTube thing, I technically don't need to do this. I could keep working on projects. But for one, I'm not that kind of... I don't have that kind of work habit. I like to take breaks in between things. Like maybe a 2-hour work session, a little break, then come back to work right after. But so I don't know. I know if I did give my 100% effort into working, I could probably get a job in like a month, I'd say. But I also want to do YouTube. You know, YouTube is the dream, essentially. So, is it worth it to go full-time on YouTube, even though I know it's gonna take a while to get successful? And in that whole meantime, I'll still be living with my parents, or get a part-time job instead, live off that. Is that really how I want to do that? Because right now what I'm thinking is I work on my personal life, my portfolio, get a job from there, and once I have that job, that security, then I could put a little bit more into YouTube. I think it's a good plan. I don't know, you guys might disagree, give me some other thing. Because there is the thought of like you should go all in on your dream. But that's like that's more of a 1%er mindset. You know, if you should do that if you have the ability to do that. I don't have money. I literally just I just paid off my credit card right now. I think I have like $50 left in there. So I kind of am forced to do the typical 9 to 5 to start with. But I mean, that's another topic for another video. That's where my head's at right now. I should take some time to really organize out my day into little chunks. Yeah, I think organization really is the key. Huh. I'm good at organizing, but I haven't really done that my life or my day. Huh. Organizing, sticking to a routine. But if you stick to a routine, I'm also a very laid-back guy who kind of goes with the flow. I don't want to be strapped to something that I have to do every day. Maybe I can make it more flexible, just kind of things I want to get done in a day. I don't know, I'm spitballing. Just some ideas here. If you guys have any ideas for, like, solutions to this, maybe any kind of words of wisdom on how to prioritize time, pretty much just give me some time management tips. You know, that's pretty much what this video is, just time management. It's essentially the crux of it. Yeah, if you have anything for that, let me know. But besides that, that's all I really want to talk about. Thanks everyone for listening to my TED Talk. And if you come back, then I'll see you in another video. Bye everyone.